They whispered about her in hushed tones. The pale lady. Some said she was a ghost, others a vengeful spirit. She haunted the old abandoned hospital on the edge of town. Legend said she roamed the halls at night, searching for something she lost. Emily didn't believe in ghosts. Not really. But her friends insisted the stories were true. They dared her to go to the hospital, spend 5 minutes inside, alone. Emily, trying to prove her bravery, agreed. The hospital loomed before her, dark and silent. The moon hid behind clouds, casting eerie shadows. Broken windows gaped like empty eyes. The air grew cold as Emily stepped onto the overgrown path. Fear, like a cold hand, gripped her heart. The front door creaked open with a groan. Dust swirled in the stale air. Emily took a shaky breath. A sudden cold breeze brushed her cheek. Then she saw it, a flicker of light, faint and yellow, coming from upstairs. Emily's heart pounded in her chest. Her breath caught in her throat. She told herself it was just the wind, an old building settling. But deep down, a voice whispered, "The pale lady." Emily slowly climbed the stairs. Each step creaked, echoing in the silence. As she reached the top, the light flickered again. It came from a room at the end of the hall. Emily crept closer, her hand shaking, and peeked inside. There, bathed in the faint yellow light, stood a figure, tall and slender, dressed in a long white gown. Her face, as white as chalk, turned towards Emily. Empty eyes stared. It was her, the pale lady. Emily gasped. A scream stuck in her throat. The figure moved towards her, gliding silently. Panic surged through Emily. She turned to flee, her heart pounding like a drum in her chest. But the door slammed shut with a deafening bang. Locked, she was trapped. Tears streamed down Emily's face as she pounded on the door. She was trapped with the pale lady. Suddenly a hand fell on her shoulder. Emily whipped around, her breath catching in her throat. Standing there, bathed in the pale moonlight streaming through the window, was her friend, a mischievous grin on her face. "Scared you, didn't I?" she chuckled. But as Emily looked back towards the figure in white, her blood ran cold. The pale lady was gone. Only the faint scent of decay lingered in the air, a chilling reminder that some legends are all too real, and sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones we least expect.